Already.
Okay. Hey girl, how you doing? How many days she been bleeding now?
I would say like 4 or 5.
4 or 5, okay. Hey, sweet. Let's see what you got going on today.
How long you been doing it for?
About 3 years. Yeah, I've been breeding Frenchies for about 4.5 years. But what's up, girl?
So what's the next process after I get her pregnant? After she does the AI?
Okay, so after doing the AI, what I like to do is, around about 2 weeks into the breeding, I go ahead and switch their food up. I like to give my girls like a puppy food, something with higher calories.
Okay.
Just to kind of help them put on weight, you know. And it's just a little more nutritious for them during that period of time. So then after, you know, from there we do a countdown. Around 30 days, I like to do an ultrasound just to confirm the pregnancy.
Okay.
Good, you're gonna give me some blood. Let me get that vein. Okay, yeah. So we do an ultrasound around then just to confirm it. And from there, after we confirm it, the next 30 days, you're just watching her up until like day 58, 59. We do what's called a reverse progesterone test. Okay. And with that reverse test, you got me on film, girl. You don't want to let me get no blood. Hold on a second. We going into right before she get ready to go into labor, we do reverse progesterone testing. Basically, it's the exact same test, but we do it at the end to know when it's time to go ahead and prepare to do the C-section.
Okay.
So from there, you know, day 60, between 60 to 63 is the day that we go ahead and do the C-section. The whelping part, are you gonna whelp the litter yourself? I'll say this, there's a lot of things you wanna have. Let me get it, I'm gonna get another arm. There's a lot of things you wanna have to prepare for it. I'll give you a list of stuff that you're gonna wanna have, you know, around that time. From a whelping area, whelping bed, heating pads, heat lamps, all that good stuff, you know. And keep in mind, breed her around now, her litter is gonna be a winter litter. Right. So you beginning of January. Yeah, like first, second week of January, you have a litter of puppies. Yeah. Yes, sir. So wintertime, you know, it's a little bit more challenging because you definitely want to keep the puppies warm. You know, you're up with them. The first maybe 2 to 3 weeks is the hardest. You feed them. You up with mom feeding the pups every 2 to 3 hours. You know, and that's the part that you get a little sleep deprivation. I always tell people, you know, you really have to watch a lot of YouTube videos, stuff like that, you know, and do a lot of research on whelping, because some people go into it thinking it's kind of easy. And then after they get to doing it, it's like, yo, I need to find somebody to do this for me. I don't feel comfortable enough to do it, you know. Yeah, so.
That be the thing, I don't want no puppies, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, I had a guy bred to one of my studs, and he lost the whole litter last week. Oh my God. Yeah.
How did he do that?
I felt so bad. I just inexperienced, like not knowing what to do. You know, when the pups are eating, they can't be laid on their back because they'll aspirate. If the milk go down the wrong way, they'll choke and die. You know, just so many different things. The core body temperature with newborn puppies, if the temperature drops on those pups, they'll stop eating. And most of the time they'll never start again. Yeah. So it's a lot of little tedious things. It's not to scare you from doing it, but it's to make you study and get aware of the whole process. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the big things. Is I tell people, if you're gonna do it, you want to study everything there is to know about taking care of the puppy.
So do you do the ultrasounds and the C-sections as well?
I do the ultrasounds, but I don't do the C-sections.
Okay.
I have a personal vet of mine that does all of my C-sections for me. He's really good, man.
How much they charge you?
Frenchies, they're about 12 to 1300.
Okay. And then how much is that ultrasound?
My ultrasound is $50. What happens is the first like 2 to 3 weeks, you know, things look like it's going well and people kind of get comfortable. It's like, okay, everything is smooth now. They kind of